What's up, everyone? This is Joe from Just One Bucket. Today I'm going to show you a quick money tip so that you can be better prepared for the future. So let's go right into it.
All right, let's get started with budgeting. Budgeting might not be the most glamorous, but it is the most important aspect in personal finances. I'll show you why. So let's start off with somebody that makes about $2,200 a month. With these $2,200 a month, we're going to break down the monthly payments and several expenses you might have. And then I'm going to show you what kind of things you can do to get the most out of your money. All right, let's get started. So here you start off at $2,200, and we're going to have housing expenses, right? Insurance, mortgage, taxes. Let's say you start off with an $800 payment for rent or for the house. Now, $800 might be a lot for rent, but it's pretty good for your personal house. Next is our groceries. For groceries, let's calculate about $100 a week. Yeah, it might be a lot, but let's go with it, $400 a month. Then from here, we'll put in our vehicle, which is typically about $300 for an average person, which I have more into this, and we'll go into another video about this. After this, you want to add your utilities, your light, your water, things like that. Let's say it comes out to $200. After this, you might have a student loan, which are bad. You might be paying $100 just because you can. I wouldn't recommend it, but let's go with $100 for now. You're going to also need gas money, right? To get around to work, school, whatever you might be doing. Let's go with $100 for that. Dining out. Dining out is a big, I would say no. But if you do have money for it, $200, go for it. $200, let's see what that comes out to. From here you have hobbies like woodworking, or maybe pay to play apps. You might have maybe PlayStation credits, right? Then you add that in here. This totals up to $2,150. Yeah. Now subtract that and you are left off with $50. $50 in your budget. That's all you got to either save or invest into something. Or we could throw it into something else. Like, let's say you want to spend more in food, hobbies, you can add that in here. Or we could cut into these other expenses, like your hobbies, or perhaps dining out. Maybe you dine out less and maybe you get more groceries, right? So let's say we go with hobbies from $100 to $50. Now you bring up your remaining balance to $100. That's not bad, $100. Now you saved an extra $50. Let's say you want to do better. Let's say now you want to save another $50. So let's take it out from dining out. Instead of spending $150 dining out, let's spend $100 dining out. Now your total comes up to $150, which is a lot better now. Now let's say we are getting better at buying groceries and cooking more at the house, and we bring our grocery shopping down to $350. Now that we know how to budget our money and we have an extra $200 in our pocket, why not add that to the car payment? If you can add that to the car payment, you'd be done with that car payment so much sooner than expected. And now imagine if you had a car payment of $0. Without having a car payment, the money in your pocket would come up to about $500. Now, can you imagine what you can do with $500? Now you can tackle your student loan. Or if you're renting, maybe now you can save up for a house. Or maybe an emergency comes up and you need $500. You don't have to go asking for anybody for money. You have it right there in your bank or in your pocket, literally. This is just the most basic budgeting you can do. You can go deeper into each of these categories. Like utilities, you can break it down to water, electricity. And this way you can monitor what you're spending your money on. And if you can help it, maybe knowing now you can lower your electricity by making sure your lights are always off when the room's not in use. Or if you have a Netflix account you haven't used in, let's say, 2-3 months, why even have it then? Just go ahead and cancel it. Once you see where your money is going, you'll be absolutely impressed of how much money you can actually save just by seeing where that money is going. So I want you to take this and put it into practice. Don't just watch these videos, like actually put this into practice. And please let me know how it's worked out for you. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Hit me up.
Thanks for checking this out. I'll be back with more money tips, and stay tuned for other videos coming up from other Just One Bucket Cast. Alright guys, thank you. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. You know what I mean.